YouTube, it's Driver KG, and today we're going to do the blowout valve on the Elantra. But before we get into that, let me show you all that what I've done with the car. Well, first things first, you want to take out your cold pipe. I have the upgraded forge pipe, so you just want to remember what connections you got to what. So that's the Puresberg. That's gonna go right here. That's gonna be your absolute pressure. Then you got your blow-off valve line. That's what we're gonna be removing here today, but I'm gonna be removing all this just so I could have a little ease getting here. So let's go to that. All right, so let's close this door. Time to update you guys with everything that I did since you last seen it. So as you can see, it is another whole wrap on here. It is in homage to the old car, the first one, V1. That was the DCT. So only difference is different colors. I redid the wheels. They're a little dirty right now because I've been driving a bit. Like I probably put like a good 1,000 miles on everything. So this side is the mainly purple side. We did this bottom right here in pink. This is from Vivid. This is from wrapchange.com. Also did that side, so took off the orange, sanded it down, redid them. About to put some all-season DWS 06 pluses from Continental on here. And we're gonna go to the back. I was going to wrap like do the lines that I had from the old one, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I got something coming for this side, so you guys going to work with me there. I also tinted the tail, and let's go to the engine bay. So it looks mainly the same under here. Only difference is that bad boy back there. So we're going to get into that in a later video, but I just wanted to do an overview. Got the blow-off valve. We just did that. Let me see if it can get down in there. There we go. That's the blow-off valve. So what's going on? So it's going to face towards this way. I did rotate the whole cold pipe, so that's why it looks like that right there. So I'm going to have to cut this coupler, but all in all, that's what we got done. We are still on a stock turbo base map for now. It is still considered low boost, so about 21 pounds. It is still, I'd rate it at like 370, if that. Like not as crazy as the stock turbo tune, but you know, still pretty good for now until we get everything situated. We do need a clutch to turn it up and stuff like that, so I just want to be on the safe side. So that's where we're at right now. really quick, guys, we got a KDM cruise. So it's mainly KDM cars, but you can bring whatever you got. We got a cruise up to Bear Mountain on September 29th. We're going to start the meetup at 10 a.m. Point I will leave right here. I'm going to show you all of the stuff that you need to know. You can meet there, or you can meet at the Whitney Houston rest area if you're coming from like PA or up in the Jersey area or any of that. So you can meet there, and then I'll explain the route that we are taking to get to Bear Mountain, where we're going to take some pictures, go along in the nice little line, and then after that we're going to go get some food. So we'll do like a majority rules type thing, and from there, that's it. So enjoy the video. So guys, there's some things I need to talk to you about when it comes to this blow-off valve. So I got the Go Fast Bits trumpet upgrade. So we got the long trumpet. It's called the whistling trumpet. You have to get that to get this exact noise. If you just opt for just a regular blow-off valve that comes with the regular trumpet, then it's not as long, and it's just going to go just a regular chew sound instead of doing the whole chew like downward, that sound that we get. So with that being said, one thing I noticed, I've now had this blow-off valve on for about a week now. So I did do a few runs with it just to see, didn't turn anything up yet, but just did some runs just to see how it would react and what the characteristics are and all that stuff. So with the blow-off valve, when you shift and you have it 100% as atmosphere, then you will lose all your boost upon shifting. Now, I did mention this before when we had the DCT car, but it wasn't as prominent. Now that we're stick shift, there is a big difference. So every time you shift, your boost will drop down to 0. It would immediately start coming back up, but the fact is you're losing precious milliseconds when that happens. So when you're doing like say a 60 to 130 and you have stock turbo, what's going to happen is you have to shift twice. So I don't know if I mentioned this before when it comes to doing 60 to 130s, but when you want to get a good time and you have an Elantra in the manual transmission, you want to shift twice. So you can turn up the RPM to about 7,000 whatever, but if you're in stock turbo, trust me, that is not going to hold boost after 6,300 RPMs. It doesn't matter how good your stock turbo is or your tune. That does not matter. What's going to happen is you want to shift at about 62, 63, possibly 64. That's pushing it, but you're not going to take it up in the RPM range. So you got to shift at 1. I believe the speed was 84 to 87 miles an hour. That's where you want to shift, going from 3rd to 4th. Now you have to shift again, going from 4th up to 5th, and that's around 115 to 120 miles an hour. That's where you get your best 60 to 130 times. Trust me, I've tried it 40 times shifting at different speeds. I did all this just to see what it was. So that's not just my opinion, but that's how you get the best out of this car, getting a 60 to 130 time. Now, being that you got to shift twice and you got the blow-off valve on and it's relieving pressure, it is going to slow you down a total of almost 1 full second when it comes to going from just 60 to 100. So that's just one shift. So then when you're going from 60 to 130, that could be 2-3 seconds. So whereas you should be, if you're a tuned DCT car, you should be at around 13, 12, something like that. If you're on like a stage 1, stage 2, you should be a low 12, somewhere around there, high 11. When you're manual, you should be around the same thing. And when you have to shift and you got the manual, listen, only put it to full atmospheric pressure at 100% when you want just the sound. When you want it closed, then just close. You could rotate the blow-off valve and turn it off. So then that way it will hold full boost. So that's all I got on that one. Now, that's everything I have on this particular blow-off valve. I think this is one of my favorite blow-off valves, to be honest. I highly recommend it. Like I said, you do have to rotate the cold pipe so the long trumpet does not poke into the radiator shroud, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, I didn't show the install because I have done it before, like long time ago. It's the same steps, it's all over the place. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we're going to get rid of the Azera, so stick around for that. We have a big car show coming up, which I already mentioned that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to keep the videos back coming up, but man, life has been just lifing, man. But you know, I'm sure each and every one of you can understand that. Sometimes you get busy with trying to take care of things, and I do have a bit of a surprise for you guys soon. So thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.